Merry Christmas, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Afterthoughts, a podcast where we talk about our first and second impressions of movies, along with a related topic. Today we're talking about the Santa Claus.
I'm not, that's it. That's all you get.
Christmas is great. It's wonderful.
Wunderbar.
Open it up to some Christmas magic.
I hope I'm on mute so no one has to hear that. Oh, I was on mute the whole time. I didn't know. Sorry. Let's do this. Santa Claus.
Santa Claus, man.
The Santa Claus, sorry.
Yep. I loved this movie. I really did.
Oh, me too.
It was like a go-to Christmas movie when I was a kid. Really loved it.
This was one we watched over and over in my house. It was like this, The Christmas Story. We'd watch the Claymations and How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and those were like our go-tos. So these were like, this was one of the only two like live action ones we would watch. There might be one other that I'm missing. Oh yeah, definitely like the classics, like It's a Wonderful Life and stuff. But modern, these are the only two. This and a Christmas Story are like the only two live action ones we would watch.
Have y'all seen the sequels?
Yes, but not near as much.
Okay, I don't think I've ever seen the sequels, so this is untainted by those.
Yeah, we watched the second one a few times, which really isn't that bad. And then I saw like bits and pieces of the third one, like while it was on TV, and never actually watched it. So I know nothing of that one. And if I watch the second one now, who knows what I think? Yeah,
I wonder. So it's the second one's not that bad from your memory?
From my memory, it wasn't that bad.
Okay, I might check it out then. And then being the completist that I am, I will watch the third one. So there you go.
Oh, yeah? Doesn't that have like Jack Frost in it?
Yeah, Martin Short is Jack Frost, which is like, honestly, that doesn't sound that unappealing to me.
I know, right?
We'll see.
We'll see.
Okay, so
like
I guess
maybe like 2 Christmases from now.
Yeah. So I guess for this episode, we're kind of just doing like our childhood impression of the movie and our second impression from this week, right?
Yeah, I would say so, because it's definitely not my second impression. It's probably my 20 millionth, but first one since I've been an adult, for sure.
All right, so let's go for it. First impressions, what did you think?
Oh, I loved this movie as a kid. The parts that I did remember, like the flying elves that go save him and all, and we would quote the one part where he's like name, and then when you go Papa Jesus, say that.
Yes, yep,
all the time.
Whenever somebody in real, like today, like I did this like last week probably. When somebody has a Topo Chico, I go Popo Chico, Topo Chico.
That's awesome.
So I love. Yeah. Okay, keep going.
I also remembered loving his sleigh that had that automatic hot chocolate dispenser. Things like that. Also, I never realized until literally this watching that when he says, "Oh, CD player," he corrects him and is like, or he's like, compact disc or whatever. He's like, "No, it's a hot chocolate dispenser, CD." I thought he had both. I thought he did have a CD player, and then the hot chocolate dispenser with the cookie coming out was a separate thing. It wasn't until this last viewing I realized, oh, that is the CD. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
That's great.
What about you? What was your first?
Oh man, I loved this movie. I thought it was so fun. It was like I thought it was like the perfect Christmas movie. It had everything that I could have wanted as a child. It was like, for one thing, it's fun, and the main, like, one of the main characters is a small kid with a bowl cut. I could very much identify with that. Right. Santa is real in this movie, and there's action, and Bernard is hilarious. Like, it was perfect. I loved this movie.
Oh, I loved Bernard as a kid.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, I meant to bring this up in The Force Awakens. Totally didn't. That Bernard, that actor, still reminds me of the guy who is Poe Dameron. I get them confused all the time.
I don't think you would get them confused if you've seen Bernard today. Like, just Google a picture of him right now. He doesn't look quite like that anymore.
I did see him on IMDb recently, and I was like, oh, he is much older now.
Yeah.
That is true. But for the longest time, I was like, oh, that's the guy who plays Bernard. Because I don't actually know his name. That's all I've ever referred to him to.
David Krumholtz.
No, that's not him.
Yeah.
I like how you brought him up in 10 Things I Hate About You. Had to think about it before I realized, oh, you're talking about Bernard.
That's awesome. Okay, so for me, I like having said all that stuff, I really loved this movie. It wasn't really one that I kept watching into like adulthood. Like I kind of stopped watching it every year, and I don't know why. And on some level, I feel like it wasn't a super popular movie with my friends. Like when we wanted to watch Christmas movies, it was like Elf or The Grinch over and over again.
Of course, always Elf and Grinch.
You know, so I don't know what sort of happened. The Santa Claus just sort of fell out of consciousness. Maybe because of the sequels. I don't know. I don't really know.
Maybe either because of the sequels or it's very 90s, and I would say much more childish humor rather than like The Grinch and Elf, which has kind of both.
Sure.
Well, now that I've seen it a second time, though.
But maybe also because like Tim Allen hasn't gone on to become like a comedy star, you know. Yeah. He's kind of just he's doing the same thing that he has always done. So maybe that's part of it.
Buzz Lightyear takes a lot of his time. Okay,
it does. Good for him.
Oh, did he actually put on the weight for this movie?
I don't think
that's
so.
What I was curious about. Because I was like, oh my goodness.
It's pretty good.
But
yeah. Like, it's pretty good effects. I had no idea if this was going to hold up. Like, I really wasn't sure if it was going to or not. And we'll talk about it in a second. But I was excited to see it, but I had no idea.
Yeah. I could barely even remember the effects.
Mm.
Like, I just remembered the actual, like, live scenes, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, it's got plenty of digital stuff going on.
Oh, yeah. When I watched it the second time, I was like, oh, okay. This movie's 90s.
Yeah, pretty sure. Oh, man. So, should we move on?
I guess so. We loved it as kids. There we go.
Loved it as kids, for sure. Second impression, what'd you think?
Oh... I mean, it's still, it's all right. It's okay. Mm-hmm. It didn't hold up. Really, okay. Which is so sad. I don't know. There's still parts of it that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
But one thing that kept bugging me the whole movie is, like, you're supposed to, like, think the other parents are stupid for, like, being against Santa Claus and all this stuff. It's like, no, if he was now, like, thinking if I had a child, I would do everything they did. Like, he literally, Santa Claus kidnapped his kid at one point. Like, he stole him without their permission. That's kidnapping.
There's a lot of kidnapping in the movie. Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, if someone was claiming they were Santa Claus, I would be like, okay, crazy.
Yeah.
Stay away from my kid. Like, I was like, wow, I realized I'm kind of on their side. I'm not really against them.
Oh no, you've become one of the adults in the movies, the ones that can't believe.
I'm such a Scrooge. Bah, humbug.
Oh man. No, but yeah, it's the movie, I would say that on some level I still really like this movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not enough that happens. The middle section of the movie just kind of It might as well just like come to a complete stop. Like the beginning and the end of the movie are the movie. The middle just strings them together, and it's rough. It's just like I felt like underwhelmed in the large chunk of the middle of the movie. Just like,
because the beginning isn't that bad. No. I mean, it's still not wonderful, but up to the point after they leave the North Pole for the first time, it's like the rest of the movie kind of drug till the end.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And there's like necessary beats that happen, but it just like it doesn't happen in an interesting enough way. It just feels really slow. There's still, like you said, there's tons of little great moments that are sprinkled throughout that I still really enjoy. Even throughout the middle part, there are probably things that I enjoyed, but it's just, I don't know. There's something about that middle section that just isn't as strong as the beginning and end.
Yeah, it's very true. Also, I forgot the kind of humor. I mean, I should have expected it, I guess, because it's Tim Allen, but I forgot the kind of humor that was in this movie. Just like, I don't know, kind of raunchy, kind of like him poking fun at Neil the whole time, even when he like is Santa Claus. Like, he didn't even really feel like Santa Claus till the very, very end. And even then, it was like, And I get that's kind of the point of the movie, but I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah, that's true. And like, it's on some level, I did forget the kind of humor that was in the movie, and also like, I have such strong fond memories of Bernard being the funniest part of the movie, like really enjoying Bernard, but he's not in the movie that much.
He's not.
He's at like 3 scenes maybe, and I was like so disappointed by that.
I know.
Ugh. It's a bummer.
Also, I found it so strange because Tim Allen's character, Scott Calvin, Santa Claus, so he's kind of mean the entire movie, but yet he's the one who believes in Santa Claus. Well, quote unquote. Obviously, he doesn't really, but like wants to keep the spirit of Christmas alive. Yet he's a salesperson at a toy company, and he's mean to like most people. Is only looking out for himself, yet wants to keep Christmas alive. It was just really, I felt weird about that. Like I felt weird that he was the one wanting to like tell him about Santa Claus and do all this stuff when clearly he's not the nicest person. It was just strange. Yeah,
and like I think the character motivation is kind of, it's all over the map in this movie. It's not super focused. Like I think clearly somebody at Disney had this idea, and then it was just, we need to make a movie with this idea because it's a good idea, as opposed to like, here are characters that are going through this, and this is a story that fits well with those characters and their developments. Like the fact that like Charlie falls in love with his dad because he is Santa is off-putting. Like he doesn't love his dad. He loves Santa. He straight up says at the end, "I love you, Santa Claus," not "I love you, Dad." It should have been Dad as Santa Claus. So yeah, I think the motivations for these characters are all over the place.
Yeah.
It's time for a reboot, I'd say. Right. Man. But I mean, this is not going to be the last Christmas I watch this though, for sure. Like I still, on some level, it is a great idea. Like you can't take that away from the movie, even though it doesn't really hold up. The idea is still great. Even though it starts with Santa dying, essentially.
I know. That's the other point I had. Not only is it, first of all, it just, everything about his character bugs me. That he's trying to defend himself when he literally killed Santa Claus, even if he did it legally or not, whatever. But on top of that, just the fact, this is kind of jab at the idea of Santa Claus in general, but that they have to like dupe people into being Santa Claus, that they have to like trick. It's like literally in the fine print that you can only see in a magnifying glass. If you put the suit on, you're Santa Claus. That doesn't seem very Santa Claus Christmas-y, spirity kind of thing. It's like, oh, we've got to trick you to be Santa Claus. You don't actually want to be Santa Claus.
And it's like a crime in a storytelling sense to rip your character, like to rob him of the ability to choose. He should have to choose it. Like that's what we want to see in a movie. The character chooses, despite adversity or despite like doubts, to become Santa Claus. That's definitely something that should happen. There should have been like a second clause that we don't know about until the end or whatever that was like, ultimately you do get to pick. And you pick it, yay, he's Santa Claus. Like that's...
Because he clearly would have picked Santa Claus. He realized like how terrible his job was.
Change,
that he is a better person as Santa Claus. All those things. He clearly would have chosen it, but he didn't have the choice.
Yeah. He's like, he flies off and he's like, ho, 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 I'm a prisoner. Like, it's the same thing.
I'm trapped in this for all of eternity until I die.
Somebody accidentally murder me so that I'm free.
But yes, I still agree. I would still watch this during Christmas times just for like the very Christmassy moments.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd make it like a family tradition with my family, though. That's the thing.
There's just the nostalgia is strong with this one, is all.
Right. Okay, is that just because we're hot on the heels of having Force Awakens last week? Force is strong with this.
Man, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell.
Time will tell. No, it won't. It's already told. I don't think I would. I'll watch it by myself occasionally. I don't think I'd put my family through this. Which is so sad.
Yeah. Oh well.
We'll watch the sequels. We'll get back. We'll see if it holds up.
You'll see.
We'll get back.
Yeah. And then hopefully they'll reboot it.
With Santa Claus dying again.
No, something else. We got to make it better.
Yeah, I'm retiring. You're taking my place.
I mean, you could reboot it with Tim Allen as the current Santa Claus, and he passes the torch. So, come on!
Is it technically a reboot, or is it?
I don't know. It's like a quasi
like another
reboot.
Sequel.
Yeah, probably.
Well, there you go. That's all I got.
All right. Topic time?
Topic time.
Let's do it. Favorite movies of 2016. It's been an okay year for movies. Let's talk about some of our favorites. Excluding, there's still a ton that I haven't seen that I want to see. Like, I haven't seen Rogue One, haven't seen La La Land, haven't seen Moonlight, or there's tons of movies I haven't seen yet.
There's a ton I haven't seen that I want to see. I haven't seen Doctor Strange. I haven't seen Fantastic Beasts. I haven't seen La La Land. I haven't seen Rogue One. Oh, there's one other. Edge of 17. I want to see that one too.
Oh, I saw Edge of 17.
How was it?
It's not on my favorites list.
Aw.
It's good. It's good. I don't think it's not as great as I heard that it was.
Yeah. I've heard it's really good too. So, oh well.
I think it's worth checking out. Maybe not in theaters.
Wow.
But worth watching, yeah. And that's coming from I love coming of age stories. That's like my bread and butter. But I don't know.
I know. That's why I thought you would love it of all people.
Yeah, I was excited about it. Maybe that's also something that could be easily part of it. Is I have too high of a bar for that particular genre.
That's true.
So
you know what's not in my favorites list though?
What?
Arrival.
It's in mine.
It's not even close to mine.
I can't believe I read that so wrong. I texted you right after, in the theater, as the credits were rolling, I texted you, check this movie out, you're going to love it. And I was so wrong.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. I mean, I think we should probably save some of this critique for when we eventually do Arrival.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I want to pick your brain as to why you didn't
But
love
at the
that
same
movie.
time, I mean, I've only had a first impression so far.
Exactly. Hopefully you'll come around. Or maybe we'll switch. That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
Do you have a standout favorite movie of this year?
Kubo and the Two Strings.
That's what I figured, yeah.
Numero uno.
Wow, man, I need to check that out. I think it's on my Netflix DVD queue, so it's gonna come sent to the house soon. So I will check it out for sure.
Yeah, but now that I told you it's my favorite of the year, it's not going to meet your expectations.
We'll see. I don't know.
It's got Professor McConaughey in it. That's all you need to know.
Yep. Okay.
And that Stark kid from Game of Thrones that you never see. And a bunch of other people, but that's all we need to know.
All right. We'll check that out.
All right. What's I guess since I've named my number one, what's your number one?
I don't know if I have a number one. It just felt like a kind of middling year. I think there are lots of great movies, but I don't feel like there's a stand. I don't feel like there's one movie from 2016 that I'm gonna keep with me as a favorite movie throughout the years.
Civil War's not your favorite?
I'd like Civil War. I like Don't Think Twice.
Batman vs Superman, not your favorite?
Gross. No. No. I liked Deadpool and the new Star Trek. The Nice Guys was hilarious. I thoroughly enjoyed watching that. I wanted to watch The Nice Guys again immediately. I was just like, let's do it again. It was so good. But I don't know. Doctor Strange was also really great, and I really liked Arrival. I don't know.
I don't know either. I have a hard time even thinking about movies that came out this year. Everything else is just kind of all right. I feel like everything that I've seen that's come out this year is just okay or terrible. Other than Kubo.
I'm looking through my my Letterboxd page where I do some movie reviews, and there's Moana came out. I actually saw Moana. It's pretty good. Not a favorite.
What about Finding Dory?
Finding Dory came out this year. Yeah, not my favorite. Pretty good. Not my favorite. What else came out this year? Popstar, I really liked. I thought it was really funny. Super crude, but I love those guys. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah. Suicide Squad,
I don't know.
Number one?
Gross. It's disgusting.
I can't believe you still want to go see DC movies.
I mean, I want it. I will like, yeah. Wonder Woman is like it might be my last. I don't know. Here's the thing.
But I'm surprised that Wonder Woman's. I'm surprised Suicide Squad wasn't your last.
Yeah. No, but I mean, I never thought anything good of Suicide Squad. I saw the first trailer. There was a trailer that everybody freaked out about, the one that uses that with the Queen song, and it was like everyone was like, "This looks amazing," and I was like, "No, it doesn't. It looks like a Guardians ripoff, and it doesn't look good." So
wait, what about Zootopia though?
Zootopia is great. It's another one. I just feel like I don't know. I had like last year, I had such strong reactions to a lot of great films in 2015. Like Bridge of Spies made me cry. You know, like The Martian was incredible, and Spotlight was like so like riveting. Same with like Steve Jobs and The Big Short. They were like a lot of incredible movies. And this year, I just feel like I don't know. There were lots of good ones. None that like really made me emotional. I think the closest I got to being emotional was like Arrival or Don't Think Twice.
What about The Jungle Book?
I didn't see The Jungle Book.
What about 10 Cloverfield Lane?
Didn't see it.
Me either. I heard that one's really good though.
Yeah, I think it's also on my Netflix list. So I will watch it.
No. There's still a few more movies to come out this year though. We
That's
still have
true.
to see Rogue One.
Yeah.
We still have to see Passengers.
Oh yeah. I think there's like a handful. Like all the Oscar movies are like going to come out, and there's going to be plenty to see. But for now, yeah, I just feel a little underwhelmed this year.
Yeah.
Generally.
As am I.
I heard Hell or High Water is really good. I didn't see like Swiss Army Man.
Yeah.
Want to see those. Or Midnight Special. That one's coming out, or that one's coming to our house soon, and I really want to check that one out.
No.
So, I don't know. If I had to pick of the ones that I saw, it would probably either be Arrival or Don't Think Twice.
Don't Think Twice. What's that?
That's, I mentioned it like podcasts ago. It's Mike Birbiglia's movie about an improv group, and one of them gets on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, yeah, I think...
It's really, really good. Like, top-notch, great movie.
Interesting.
The Nice Guys was also really, really good.
Yeah, it was. Did you ever see that one Disney movie we can't pronounce? Moana?
Yeah, I just mentioned it.
Dang it. That's how much I wasn't listening.
No, I didn't say much. It's pretty good. The guy who wrote Hamilton, Lin-Manuel Miranda, he wrote a lot of the songs. And so the music is really, really good. Like light years above Frozen, by the way. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
But it's also like, it's very much like the Disney formula. Just packaged just in a new package. And the new packaging is really great and wonderful, but it still is just like the Disney formula. So
yeah.
it's worth seeing. It's really good. It's not bad in any way. It's just kind of like you'll feel on some level like you've seen it before.
See, that's what I'm saying about everything that Disney has in their hands. I feel like eventually they're just all going to suffer from the Disney formula.
Yeah, you need to invest in people that are going to try to reinvent the wheel to some degree.
All I know is that if someone doesn't die in the Marvel Universe and soon, I'm out.
Man, could you imagine if Marvel's like, okay, you want someone to die? We're going to kill everyone you love. And they just murder. Like Infinity War is just like this bloodbath, and all we have are like a couple of the new guys. It's like Doctor Strange and Captain Marvel and Black Panther. Everyone else is dead.
We had to cut our ties with Disney. It was too much for them.
That'd be intense.
It would. Well, I guess we can both agree. 2016, underwhelming.
It was okay. Move on. So 2017 is a lot better.
Better luck next year.
Yeah.
What was your least favorite 2016?
I mean, my gut is Batman versus Superman.
I figured.
What a heaping pile of garbage. It's just, so bad.
Worse than Suicide Squad?
Worse than Suicide Squad, definitely. But here's the thing. There are also movies like Zoolander 2 that I saw.
Yeah.
That's like was so bad that I've almost completely forgot that it existed.
Yeah.
You know, like Zoolander 2 is like, it is fun to see those characters again, because at this point, Zoolander's like a classic comedy. So it is kind of fun to see them again, and they're still all really funny, but the plot of the movie is just so dumb and not in a fun way like the original one is. It just is like really, really, really silly. So it could be Zoolander 2, but I hate Batman v Superman more.
Yeah.
Like, I think Zoolander 2 is like harmless, essentially. But
yeah, that's true.
Batman v Superman was harmful. Apocalypse was also really stupid.
Did you ever see, you may have listed this because you listed so many movies I clearly didn't hit them all. Did you see Hacksaw Ridge?
No, I didn't. I've heard like it's really intense.
Yeah, I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, that too. So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't kick it off my TV screen.
I'm just looking at all these movies from 2016. I just also didn't watch a lot of them.
Yeah.
I need to watch them. I still don't, just looking at what they are though, I still don't think any of them would like immediately make my favorites list, but
yeah.
At least movies like Doctor Strange, Star Trek Beyond, Fantastic Beasts.
Oh, I didn't see Fantastic Beasts. Yeah, those are all ones I really want to check out.
Yeah. There's a bunch that I want to check out. I still don't know if any of them would make my favorites list, like I said, but I want to check out. I want to see more movies from this year, just to have an even better grasp.
Did you see
on
Ghostbusters?
The underwhelmingness. No.
Do you care about Ghostbusters?
No.
Okay.
I haven't even seen the first one, so.
Ooh. Have you seen the second one by some weird chance?
No, I haven't seen either. I've never seen a Ghostbusters.
I mean, the original ones are worth checking out. This one is fine. It's not bad. It's, it's just like, it's a hard bar. Like, it's a hard thing to try to do, to reboot a comedy like that. So it's it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. Keanu was pretty funny.
Keanu? I had to sort that in my mind because obviously the first thing I went to was Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves is in the movie, by the way. Like, not for real, but it's like a cameo, and it's great.
Because, I mean, they named it that movie because of the other movie, right? John Wick. That's immediately where my mind went. Yeah. When their cat gets stolen, and then its name is Keanu. That's all I could think.
It's pretty funny. I mean, it feels like a long Key and Peele sketch, but I think everyone knows that's what it's going to feel like, so.
Is that a bad thing either? I don't know.
Kind of, in that, like, comedies should be shorter, for sure. Yeah. And it's not too long, but it's just like, I don't know, it just kind of feels like a sketch instead of like a whole movie.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Popstar, I think, was probably my favorite comedy. Loved Popstar.
Really?
So funny. Although I only watched it once.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Well, it's about all my favorites, least favorites. So.
I think so, yeah.
I don't even know if I have a least favorite because I've seen so few this year. Probably Batman vs Superman as well.
Good.
But,
as it should be. Everyone's least favorite movie of the year.
Yeah. Maybe Arrival.
How dare you.
But like I said, I haven't seen many, so there's not a lot to group in there.
Even if you really dislike Arrival's plot,
or like, the point of the movie,
the way that the movie's made.
Really slow paced. Nothing happens.
It is not slow paced.
Are you kidding me?
It's like a thoughtful pace. It's not like breakneck. It's great.
They even walk slow. I watched them walking down a hallway for like at least 2 minutes. And in movie time, that's a long time.
You're crazy.
You're right, though. It's no Batman vs. Superman.
No, nothing is.
Oh, that's all I got.
All right, that's the show?
That's the show. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Now that we've talked about all our least favorite movies, let's get back in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, stop listening to the podcast and spend some time with your family.
Why are you even listening? Just kidding. Keep listening.
Thanks, though. Thank you, though.
We appreciate it.
Oh, man. All right, so, yeah, thank you for listening. If you want us to keep supporting the podcast, share this with a friend. write a review on iTunes. That'd be a great way for us to bump up in iTunes. Yeah, thanks for listening, everybody. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and all that good stuff.
All that good stuff. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. May the Force be with you.
And also with you.
Yes.